What's up? This is The Real Deal with another video. This video is about rape accusations in college. You got a lot of young dudes, man, that's catching these rape cases, man. Some of them is bogus and some of them are real. But it can be prevented. See, the thing about college is a lot of these young people are leaving home for the first time. And when they get on them college campuses, they go buck wild. Buck wild, man. You'd be surprised what's be going on in these college campuses. I mean, it's a lot of sex, a lot of drugs and alcohol. More of that than it is studying. But a lot of these young dudes, man, they leaving home for the first time and they coming on the campus with their books in one hand and unfortunately with their Johnson in the other. Where the white girls at? And those white girls, when they get out of mommy and daddy's eyesight, they go buck wild over these brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? They be knocking themselves down to get to your son. To your son. But unfortunately a lot of young dudes, man, ain't up on game when it comes to white girls. And I'm talking about the ones that's been messing, that's all they do is mess around with white girls. They don't understand what the dominant society is capable of, especially through the woman. But these dudes, they get with the white girls on college, man, and well, this is America. This is how America's supposed to be. And that's true, but it's not. It's not. A lot of these young dudes, man, is catching these cases because they just want to break up with the girl. You got a young man, he's sowing his oath. White girl she ain't trying to hear it. And unfortunately, man, a lot of you young dudes don't understand the power, of the white society here. They can ruin your life. And then not only that, this rape accusations that's going on in college, a lot of it's got a lot to do with like I said, the drugs and the alcohol. You know what I'm saying? You got these loose ass, fast ass white girls, man. They going to these frat parties, never really had any experience with alcohol, and they get drunk, pass out, and then them dudes go to town on them, and then they put it up on social media. Then she wake up the next morning and realize what's that happened, and it might get back to daddy. She finna point fingers at your black behind, and then there you go, caught up. And I want the parents to understand that most of these college campuses in these hick-ass sundown towns. University of Indiana is in Bloomington. University of Purdue, that's in Lafayette, Indiana. The University of Notre Dame, South Bend. These little hick towns. South Bend a little different. There's a lot of black folks there. You understand? But Lafayette and Bloomington, hell to the no. You know what I'm saying? Hell no. Like, well, what's that other one? University of Kentucky. That's in what? Bowling Green? Man, that's a hick town. And then you got these young black men that's from the city, from the hood. And they get, in these predominantly white towns and these predominantly white campuses and really don't have no idea of what they're dealing with. You understand? A lot of them deal with racism for the first time. But let's talk about this rape, the rape accusations in college. Men, young men, look, I'm going to tell you like this. I don't know if you got a father or an uncle, but the real deal is going to tell you this. Look, man, if you're going to mess around with them white girls, make sure you ain't messing around with no old psycho-ass chick. And make sure you be straight up. That's just like any relationship. Before you even lay down with someone, you make sure that you tell them what your situation is. If you're looking for, ain't no way in the hell you should be looking for a serious relationship in college, but I mean, it does happen. But if you're not, tell them. Just be straight up. And if a woman, if that's not what she want, she'll tell you. But a lot of cats, man, you get to partying and, you see all these fine ass white girls, You know what I'm saying? And they checking you out all up in your face. And you know how white folks is, you know, they real touchy. You know, and a young black dude, man, his head gonna go just like that. You know, because he young. You know, and he end up doing something that just destroys his career. I mean, that's the worst parent's nightmare right there. I couldn't imagine, man, to be sitting up there watching television with the old lady, and you get a phone call. This is the university of so-and-so and so-and-so, or the campus police. We have your son here. You know, he's being charged with rape. And, man, your whole world just collapses around you. You know, you had so much hope in this child, and then he done something stupid. More than likely, it's a bogus-ass case. But then there we go. We have to, not only we paying the tuition, but now you got to get him a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's just bad. You know, because there's just report after report, you know, these rape allegations with these young black men. You know what I mean? Look at the athletes, you know, ruin their whole damn career because of messing with, doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, man. You know? Now, they're always saying that, why we always talking about racism? But, you know, race play a big part in everyday life here in America. You know, and I'm sorry, you know, that's just a way of life here in America. You know, I've witnessed this. My parents witnessed this. Grandparents. So when they talk about, you know, what race, you all race baiting, you know, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm talking to these young dudes out here that's making these damn near fatal mistakes, you know, that can be prevented with education and communication. But the rape accusations in colleges, it's at an all-time high, unfortunately. And I hate to wish upon a star, but I hope I'm alive to see when that number from 70% of single black household goes down to 60%, you know, 55%. I hope I'm alive to see it, because that's one of the main problems right there. You know, nobody wants to stay together, and both play a part, you know, in our children's development. You know, so that's my message. You know, my final message is this. Use your head, young men. Use your head before you get to dealing with, you know, some of these women in college. You know, and with that, I'm out. Peace.